is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Mustangs ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Moves around to clear up the vision. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
To the ground, he's got it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Pulled down for the tackle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking to throw, it's Boley. Steps away to find some room. Oh, what a move to get room. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands, it's Williams.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Turns it on in midfield. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cooper.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. He's got 59 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. And the Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Looking downfield, it's Bowling. He'll pull it down and run.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
The Tar Heels looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
The give is to Williams. Gets it past the marker. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, look out on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mustangs. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Tar Heels in the hurry-up. On the move, it's Hawkins. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
To the air, it's Bowley. Grabbed in the middle, it's Green.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give is to Williams. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
On the snap, it's Williams. Makes it past the marker. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here comes the hurry up.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast.
Wide open spaces. Just keeps moving. Touchdown, UNC. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being ball back and ready to go to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown Tar Heels. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Cooper. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's going to let it go. Makes a grab right down the middle. Touchdown, Mustang. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Boley. Quickly to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Looking for space to the left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And his first pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Dropping back, it's Bowley. Throws toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Offense changing the play. To the air on second down. Gonna let it fly. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play better.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll throw on third down. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on 3rd down.
Return goes out of bounds.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. To the air, it's Bowling. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Hawkins. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
The Tar Heels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Looking to throw on third. Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Might be changing the route. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Second down coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, the offense got themselves in a bad position to start, but a nice change up there, handing it off and getting a lot of the yardage back, David, now to set up third and at least a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, and when it's third and forever like that, I'm thinking pass. So great job slipping the run in there. Running back now putting them in a better position. But defensively, I still got them in third and long, still in a good situation here.
Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. Gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Buying some time. Trying to get rid of it.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the first. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina!
And what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
The give is to Williams. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Nebraska is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Lincoln for some time. They're up by 18 over UTEP. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback moving. Creates a little space.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz. Get to him. Try to speed up the processor just a little bit. Force the scramble. No damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Here comes the offense on second down. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quickly out to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
To the air. It's Bowling. That's caught. It's Overton. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
SMU 28.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Quarterback making checks. The toss to the outside.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards. Return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here comes the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Moving away from pressure. He'll get rid of it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Trying to barge their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the pummeling has started.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable
touchdown Tar Heels.
This defense has had no answers. Just
what a lineman, man. Lineman wasn't going to do nothing, man. Lineman wasn't going
to add another to their lead. Wants to go up. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2.
Oh, that's why.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
It's cause nah, man. I ain't hearing that, man. Go read my receiver room and tell me that's why, bro. I don't got no dogs in there, man. None. You threw 4 picks, bro. 3 picks, whatever it was, man. It's not because of ratings. You threw 4 picks, bro. What you mean?
Got to be smart.
Exactly. You said you have no line. You have 183 yards rushing. So which one is it?
And I think this offense is all but
I'm
surrendered.
trying
Like
to
they're
hear that,
down so
man.
much, they need to be
I
throwing
was
the football. They
overall.
want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to
I
find
was
something
overall.
moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
You right talking? I got 212 on you too. What you mean? I got 212 on you too, bro.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads it left. And it's his fourth.
That's user alert, man. We read those.
After the short return, but what a play to
What you mean? Bro, I literally used that, bro. Clip that.
Firepower all game long, and here we are late in an
Came from the end. Come on, clip the play, bro.
This thing close.
Bro, I was using on that nigga pre-play, bro. Facts. Whoever's watching this shit will see, bro.
David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game?
Bro, I was user on that receiver.
Obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Lofts one.
Give me one.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
I don't know, man.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long, and on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise.
That nigga's a 77 overall, bro.
That guy.
My tight end is 77 overall.
Will line it up on 1st and 10.
Bruh, it's not the ratings, man. Trust me.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to run it. Comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. Remember,
oh, man. Don't be like that, man.
When you throw the football,
don't be like that, man.
He was, and the penalty will be accepted.
Bro, but like, you threw 4 picks. Like 4 bad picks, too.
Now the play fake. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score.
What speed do I... Bro, read after this game, read my roster, bro. Please. Like, read my roster. This whole thing about speed this, speed that, like, nah, bro.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Well, they've already made one.
I missed.
We'll put it down at the 38 for a 38-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points.
You can't say ratings and then run for 200 yards, bro. Is my defense good or not? Like, come on, man.
Make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Breaks into the open. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds It's inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. The throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll use the timeout, 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah.